Hey my beautiful bitches, it's me, Fiona St. James, and welcome to another episode of Fiona's Coffee Talks. And as always, I like to start off every morning with a fresh, hot black cup of coffee. Hold the cream! I'd love to, but I don't have a cup of coffee with me because it happens to be about 4 in the afternoon on Tuesday, July 14th, and I am at my best friend's place. Greggy, hey Wolfie, this is the beautiful flamingo terrace that I'm in. Wait, hold on. I hope he don't, I'm gonna make this bitch sign a Models Elise. You on my channel? Hey Wolfie, look how gorgeous that is. And we're gonna have a little something. Exactly. So, today's episode is, I don't even know what to call it, but the whole point of this, it's about the coronavirus. And you know, my parents are born and raised in Ecuador, and they just got back from there a couple of weeks ago. So, having said that, it was really kind of bad this. I guess I wanted to give a different perspective on how shit is in other countries. I mean, in the US, you know, we did awful. New York City initially did bad, but now we're at like 1% and doing great. Well, Ecuador, I'm here to tell you, third world nations did not do all that great. Obviously, it's a third world nation, and so a lot of times, like, people would be sick and like go to the hospitals and they couldn't even get in. And, you know, a lot of people ended up passing away there. And it got to the point where, because they were understaffed, like people would pass away and it would take days before the coroners could actually go there to take the dead bodies away. And because, you know, it's not like in New York where sometimes, you know, you're living alone. There, the tendency is there tends to be a lot of people in the same household. So because like days would go by and the bodies couldn't be picked up, got to the point where they would literally take the bodies, put it in tarp, and like leave them on the streets. So, and then suddenly there were dead bodies everywhere, to the point that they even one weekend had to put everyone on complete lockdown so that they could then pick up all of the deceased people that were just kind of there. And you knew, like, if you saw a tarp and a big old something that looked like a body, stay away from it. But you know, when you think of that, to me it's like unimaginable that something like that could even happen. I mean, you don't hear about that in the States, obviously, but you know, Ecuador is not the States. So the good news is they pretty much have it under control now, and if people, you know, do pass away, which they still are, the bodies get picked up right away. If you go to the hospital, you can actually get in. But just that whole thought of them even having to do that because they had no other choice was a bit mortifying. And it just kind of makes you think, you know, living in America, we take a lot of things for granted. You know, other countries aren't as fortunate, you know, and you think of that aspect. And I'm like, could you imagine being in New York City and like going out and seeing covered dead bodies because our hospitals couldn't take care of them or the morgue couldn't pick them up? I don't know. So knock on wood, my parents came back about 2 weeks ago. They're fine. You know, they had their tests done. Don't have the results yet because that takes a minute. Obviously, if you go to City MD, it does. But it seems like they're fine and they're safe and sound, and took a minute to get them to come here. But anywho, so that's the whole point of this video, is I wanted to give you guys a different perspective. And you know, you read about things, and I had seen that in the news, but actually hearing my parents tell me about it. And you know, I come from a big family. Unfortunately, a few of my relatives did pass away. It's what it is. You know, I've always said life is too important to be taken seriously, and my whole attitude with it is, unfortunately, the reality is we're all going to pass away anyway, so when your time comes, it comes. So, anywho, that's the scoop. That's the whole point of this video. As always, I'm glad you guys are here with me. I'm loving this new space. Hopefully he'll let me come back and film some more. Is that okay, Wolfie? He's not listening. He's on his phone.
I was listening.
No. So I said, hopefully you'll let me come back and film some more.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yes, so, all right. Wait, I need a sip. Hold on. I didn't want you guys to see me do that on camera. You know, I really don't drink or do anything anymore, but I just did a video on mental health, and I was saying how yesterday I was sort of like not in a good headspace. I am today. Hopefully I will be tomorrow, but I may not be, and kind of deal with it. So on that note, guys, thank you for being here with me, for tuning in. Enjoy the new view. What? Oh, wait. Hey, he's gonna make a little cameo. Say hi.
People. Hello, YouTube channel. Cheers.
Greg, we've known each other 25,000 years. Actually, we met in 1990. No, 26. We met in 1994 when I was a mere fetus.
and I was a barely out of the closet Midwestern boy.
That's true. I seduced his ass. That's a whole other situation. Read my book. I write about this bitch in my book. Chapter, I forget which chapter it is. In my 20s, probably chapter 4 or 3. All right, sweeties. I love you. Thank you so much for being here with me. Till the next time, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of each other. Bye. Hey, it's me again. Okay, so I just wanted to add this extra little segment to this video. Today it's Thursday, January 16th, 1 p.m. and I was with my parents yesterday in the Bronx and was conversing with my father, and apparently in Ecuador, which I just spoke about, now they're saying, I don't know if they're considering this a second wave or not, but they have kind of made the same mistake that some of the other states have made in the USA, where they opened probably a bit prematurely. So now I guess the numbers are on the uprise again, and now they are estimating that come August, which is not too far, as opposed to the 5,000 deaths that they had this past spring, they are thinking that in August it's going to be quadruple that. So they're estimating about 20,000. And the part that kills me is that like they see that like the numbers are going up because they opened up too early, and yet starting this Monday they're opening up the beaches. I don't understand. It's like, you know, so many states did that, and we New Yorkers, I mean, thank God for Cuomo, who was smart and, you know, did what he did. And, you know, you still can't go to the gym, still can't do indoor dining. But Ecuador, they didn't do what we did. They did the same thing that some of those other states did. So, you know, it's kind of scary when you think about it, because it was bad enough when they were dealing with what they dealt with in the spring, where they couldn't accommodate all of the sick people, and, you know, people dying couldn't even be picked up. And if it's going to be 4 times as bad, I just can't even imagine. So, hate to bring more bad news, but I just wanted to make the parallel. And because I had this conversation with my dad yesterday, which is a day after I shot the first part of this, I thought, you know what, I want to do this, splice them together, and add the sort of update. So, you know, hopefully people will be okay. I mean, I'm sure that a lot won't be, but all we could do is be as smart as we can about it and hopefully survive all of this. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Until the next time. Bye. Signing off. Hey, quick correction. Just now I said January 16th. It's July 16th. See how fucked up that is? Like, with all this going on, half the time I'm like, oh, it's January, it's February. No, July 16th. I thought, let me just add this little bit to correct myself in case any bitch wanted to try to read my ass and say, bitch, it's July, not January. Okay, love you.